guess who got more books? Okay, I already know what books these are because I read them on my Kindle and I love them so much that I obviously needed physical copies because duh. Hang on. Oh my god. Okay, this is the Hayes Brothers series by IADice and just let me show you the covers. They are to die for. This is too much. This is too wrong. And this is too sweet. This is my child and the reason I love this series so much. Okay, I'm going to tell you about the series and then you can decide for yourself if you want to read it. But oh my god, you cannot deny that these are so beautiful. But anyways, this series is by IADice, like I said. It is on KU, so you can read it on there. And then if you want physical copies, twinsies. I actually already talked about this series on my recent reads video. Go watch that if you want more of an in-depth on the first two. But basically, this series follows 7 brothers and the eldest 4 are from their mid-20s to their early 30s. And the younger 3 are actually triplets. So the first book follows Theo, the second book follows Logan, and the third book follows Nico. And each brother, I think, will get their own book. This is definitely a contemporary romance series. I would describe it as like comfort, feel-good, smutty read. And honestly, if you're in between some of your most anticipated reads or you want to take a break from certain genres that you really read, I would highly recommend this if you like contemporary romance. Like, I just love books that have an overarching like family plot or like friend dynamic, and I fell in love with the characters. And again, Too Sweet is my favorite. Like, I gave it 5 stars. And it's a very subjective 5-star just because, like I said, I fell in love with the characters. Nico and Mia, oh my god, just their individual personalities and then how they are together. I read this book back to back like 2 times in a row. Like, I was just so invested in the two of them. But then the build up to like from Too Much and Too Wrong, I felt like made the story that much better. And I really still enjoyed Too Much and Too Wrong. Like, I feel like learning about the characters, the family dynamic, all the different like storylines, love stories. You get a bunch of different tropes in all 3 too. It doesn't follow like the same kind of love story. They are all standalones. Like, if you wanted to, you could read them out of order if you want to read about certain characters first. But I would recommend reading them in order because the build up to it. And when you get to the 3rd book, trust me when I say this one is the best one, like hands down. But again, I would recommend reading all 3. I'm so happy I got them. Let me know if you've read this series, and if you decide to read it, I hope you love it.